Hey guys, this is Hell Hades. This is a Raid Shadow Legends video. Guys, I want to cover off two things in this video. Firstly, one I feel now personally invested in. There's going to be a 10 times chance to pull legendaries. Two specific ones, which Krakens are going to be all over during this Clan v Clan competition. So we're going to go into those champions, and I'll tell you why I'm personally invested in this one. And then I'm just going to have a quick flick through some of the stuff going on the free-to-play. Am I being hard baited into something where perhaps I don't want to be involved in on the free-to-play? That's what we're going to talk about in a second. So let's talk about the times 10. There's two champions which are going to be involved. I feel really bad for Callus. I don't know if you guys have seen, I did a shard pull for Callus over the weekend. Over 1,000 void shards. Over 1,000. And he was specifically interested in trying to get his first ever copy of Taras and Marichka. Now, this dude has got +4s coming out of his ear holes, right? So his account is as stacked as any account I've ever seen. But these are the only two Void Legendaries he didn't have. He said he's going free to play after that Void Pool session. I wonder whether he actually does. Yeah, I wonder whether he does or whether he's just like, no, sod it, I'm going in for Taras or Marichka or both during this session. So let's go through it. So Tuesday, tomorrow, for Valentine's Day, it's going to be, which one? Taras. Taras is quickly making a name for himself in Plat Arena. But forget Plat Arena. This dude is just awesome. He's so much fun. Yeah, Taras is an absolute god tier legendary champion. So we've got a decreased attack A1. Each crit fills his turn meter of his allies. So he's basically filling the team's turn meter. By the way, how cool is the visual? Just pulls out his didgeridoo, starts having a bit of a go, bit of a twang. I know it's not a didgeridoo, by the way. His A2 then attacks one enemy, places a stun for 2 turns, which is very rare in the game. Deals double damage if champions have got attack equal or higher than this dude. He's got extremely low base attack. Yeah, his damage is based on HP, so we don't need to worry about that. Always will do double damage, yeah? If Marichka's on the same team, whenever Marichka attacks, yeah, if she's on the same team, attack that enemy using this skill. So the double hitter. Pretty nuts. He's then got this A3, which is where his like hard-hitting damage comes from and why he's being used in high-end arena. Attacks all enemies. Damage increases by 15% for each buff on allies. It's kind of like a sear hit. Not quite as hard, but really hard. And the cool thing is, he doesn't rip off all the buffs to do it. So the buffs stay. In fact, they grow by a turn. And he does the crazy damage. It's a nutty ability. Heals this champion by 5% for every buff that's had its duration increased. So you build him with a buff team. That's why he's so good in arena, because he's laying down the smacks, but your team stay protected. It's kind of bonkers, honestly. Restores decreased max HP as well, etc. This guy is like nutty. He's got a passive here. When attacked, decreases the enemy's attack by 10%, up to 50 or 25 against bosses. So he's not just an arena monkey. Occurs once per skill. Attack reduction resets each round. So again, just to be clear, a round would be like one wave of enemies, or if you're against clan bosses, only ever one round. Hydra, only ever one round. Places a fear debuff on all enemies from the Orcs, Ogren Tribes, Undead, and Demon Spawn at the beginning of each round for a turn. Cannot be resisted. So he doesn't need... I guess he does need accuracy for this. Yeah, he does need accuracy for other stuff. So the whole cannot be resisted. Kind of depends if you're building with accuracy or not. He's also got another passive. All incoming damage from skills is reduced by 50%. So ridiculous. Bearing in mind, he is a tanky boy anyway. Look at his defense and HP. He is tanky as they get. When attacked, this champion's max HP will be decreased by 25% of the initial damage. But don't forget, he tops it back up anyway. He's also got crit in all battles. He's up there. He's god tier. He's god tier in this game. And then Marichka the Unbreakable, who's going to be the Wednesday times 10, is crazy as well, honestly. Cool skin as well. So again, crazy fast here. 110 speed, good base stats. We've got an A1 attacks an enemy. One random ally will team up and join the attack with our A1. The ally attacking will use their A1 as well. If Taras is there, it's always going to be him. We've got the A2 here. Fully restores all allies decrease max HP. This is really good for Hydra or like Sand Devil. Then heals all allies by 40% of this champion's HP, which is going to be high. Places a shield and strengthen on all allies. And another protected strengthen. Sorry, places a shield and protected strengthen. The value of the shield is based on her HP, which is always good. And then she's got a cleanse, turn meter feel, on her A3 as well, and a resistance grow. And you're thinking, okay, she sounds cool. Speed in all battles, 24%. She sounds cool. Check this passive out. Revives all dead allies with half their health and 75% turn meter whenever she's killed. There's no cooldown on that. Whenever she dies, she revives anyone else who is dead with this health and turn meter. There's then an active effect as well, which has got a cooldown. Places block damage buff on all allies for 1 turn whenever an ally gets a bomb, poison, or HP burn. She is crazy as well. Honestly, she is absolutely insane. So these two champions are nuts. And that's why Callus was going all in on the 2x Void. And obviously now he's probably... I'll say that he got crazy champions anyway. But yeah, they were the two that he wanted. So I wonder if he goes all in again. Right, let's just go on to the free-to-play stuff quickly. Am I being baited in? A couple of little things which I didn't expect to happen, right? I won my champion chase tournament. I won it with a mere 2,500 points. And that was really just, I saved Gembo for this weekend. I got High Katoon as my login reward. I got my monthly Sacred and etc. Yeah, so we won the legendary book from this, which I did not expect to do at all. Really, I was just playing the game, and you know I'm on the YOLO mentality of shards, so I YOLO'd my shards as I got them. Didn't really get anything great. I picked up a Gory. Not really interested in a Gory, honestly. I picked up a couple of the little shadow bows along the way, just through different stuff that I was doing. I picked up a... Who was the Void champion I got? I think she might have found a way into the reserve vault. Yeah, I picked up a Reliquary Tender. So, and I also fused a blood feather here from the Raz infusion. So I picked up points just kind of doing bits along the way in the game. And I've been doing well. Like I'm winning the arena, or I'm first or second in classic arenas. Not like there's great rewards here, but pretty good. Yeah. So I'm doing well. And then I've just been punching champion training a lot. Okay. And I find myself in this position with 22 hours to go. I am neck and neck with GDHA. I've got the legendary tome already. Unless something crazy happens below us here, I'm probably going to get another legendary tome and some cool Relentless gear. Yeah, or potentially cool Relentless gear. Some good star-rated Relentless gear. But the thing is, I feel like, am I being hard baited now? Because I'm so close to getting Alton of the shell. Am I being hard baited into just pushing this an extra step and just saying, you know what, I'll throw everything in to get him? What would you do in my position? This guy, so I've said it out loud. I don't rate this guy much as a legendary champion, okay? But this is a different situation. I'm not talking about my main account here. I'm talking about a free-to-play account that doesn't have a lot of champions. This dude in Faction Wars for me would be absolutely mental compared to what I've got right now. Yeah, he's got some good, reasonable damage. He's got a decreased defense. He's got a cleanse on himself and a heal and a decent attack. He's got an AoE hit with a sleep. Like, do I feel like I'm going to use him all across the game? I'm not sure that I would. And I won't have Awella to do the kind of additional stuff. But he would be useful. But if nothing else, he would carry my Faction Wars a bunch more levels. Yeah, because he's already going to be a 5-star. I can get him to 50 in no time. So, I don't know, guys. I'm really short on resources. It's not like I've got tons I could throw at this. But I've got a couple of legendary books. I've got a few bits and pieces. I'm going to be doing champion training anyway. Because I want to get my Sepulchre up to 6-star as soon as possible. But yeah, what would you do in my situation? Would you throw the kitchen sink at this, or would you just kind of see what happens? Anyway, I've been Hell Hades. I'll see you later.